I thought we good night, bro. I thought we good night, bro. I thought we good night, bro. I thought we good night, bro.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Stream up, bro. We're going to playoff, bro. The Cards, man. The Cardinals.
Now Mahomes.
The Cardinals, bro. The fantasy league. We want to playoff.
Second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
I'm so tired of y'all, bro. G scored 100 points on me, bro.
After the incomplete pass, here now is
Good.
2nd and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. It's caught left side by Cooks.
This man went to check down right, bro.
Right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
One thing we do know.
Steve, you ain't got to do all that, bro.
So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play. When he
So funny about that, bro. Nah, that's what we call it.
The 3rd play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Dylan. That wasn't Coleman. I got Dylan.
Through the air, last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
That's on me, team. Oh, they did right. You got a hard time.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete to Slayton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards, the final tally. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's
go Miles, go Chandler Jones. Or Chandler Jones, bro.
Opening carry of the game for
Dylan, I like Dylan Moses, bro.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Who said that?
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Who is that?
Brings up 2nd and 4.
King.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Oh, Cam. What up, Cam? I don't like Alabama, though. You like Alabama, Cam?
A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the 1st down at the Cardinals' 36. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time, that's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
35-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
Okay. That's good one by my homies. That's good one by my homies right there.
Gardner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there.
I
After
knew
about
that
the
was
third
it.
one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
Got it.
They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs. It gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brandon Cooks. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
All right. Okay. Drop dick on him, Cam. Drop dick on him, Cam. Say, we dropping dick on him, Cam.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Duke Johnson.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Rashawn Gary. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Taking it about the 16. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack. And that's what I'm seeing so far.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs. And you take a start them out when you do that.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
The 49-yard line.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down.
Barry?
And he'll he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run.
I love it.
All right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On second down, it's Coleman. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Ball carrier.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Sometimes I need a check. Not to sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. He changed name, how about your respect? Giving more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact,
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Jaguars 7, Cardinals nothing.
Throwing is Mahomes on third.
Ooh, that was a pick by Dylan Moses, though.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Slings this deep from McLaurin.
He got burnt, bro, in cover 3.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
That's no
Terry
fun.
McLaurin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score, Jaguars 14, Cardinals nothing. Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
He's across
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
I
think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
First down, Arizona.
They go play action with McDonald. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Kevin Pierre-Louis able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Taken in by the tight end, Doyle. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17, following the 2 negative plays. Throwing is McDonald. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body.
Cole. We're good, Cole. We'll be down 4-0, Cole, bro. We can't stop him.
Stops at the 39-yard line. young quarterback Charles rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is
It's all
that
wet.
one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
Bro, he just threw that ball across his body.
It may take a few years
Call me Doc,
before
bro.
they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case,
All right, bro. Hold on. We got the mic right back, bro. Let me show you something.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up second.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
That one a first down pickup of 8. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Catch made by Slayton. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Tevin Coleman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And a Cardinal first down.
From the gun, it's McDonald. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Not much there, only a yard. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
At the 38-yard line.
Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the 2nd half.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
To kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player.
And he is going to be taken down. They got it. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down. Out of the gun, McDonald. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Rashawn Gary picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on. Oh, they're on him too quick. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown.
So they didn't have their normal cushion there in order to punt the ball away. It leads to a lot of anxiety for the team kicking the football.
Well, for the punter, you know that you've got to get rid of that quickly there. Not quick enough.
And also, not stepping behind you and stepping over the end line for a safety. That one gets blocked, and it's 6 points.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the route is on here in this first half. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again. McDonald. Screenplay. Johnson. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Cardinal first down.
On 1st and 10, McDonald. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Complete.
The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout
17 yards.
as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. I love plays like that. A defensive lineman holding the football. It's like a kid who stole a cookie from the cookie jar, and then he's just fleeing the scene of the crime.
And all he's doing in his mind, reliving his days when he was young, probably played fullback on his high school team, always wanted to be the tailback carrying the ball, trying his best to lug that bad boy the distance.
Pretty impressive pick there off the screen, and then a nice return.
You know, nowadays, they do more ball drills with the big guys than ever before because they want to take possessions away from the offense.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted by the Cardinals. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Final shot before the half for Mahomes. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Here comes Montgomery now to return it. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
We all know that. Teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now, so as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Well, here's a first down throw that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now, that's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career, and why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry.
He was one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Berry, but he goes about his business the same way. Understands how defenses are going to play, understands where the leverage is, and goes away from it to the tune of 631 catches.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And it's 3rd down. To the air again with Bridgewater. Flush to his right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
4th down, they're going. Bridgewater. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here, the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Bridgewater's
Jarvis Landry, 77 yards.
Arizona.
And the Cardinals are in for 6.
For the extra point.
And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On 2nd down, it's Coleman, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
He's letting it fly for Cooks, and it's knocked away and incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
On 2nd down now, it's Coleman. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
3rd and 8.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, here's Fromm. This is caught, it's Cooks. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. From the gun, it's Fromm. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. 7 yards, the pickup there.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Fromm off of play action. He's letting it fly for Cook. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brandon Cooks with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jaguars are pouring it on.
Jason.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Myers connects on the PAT, and that will extend this big lead.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Here comes Montgomery now to return it. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Montgomery on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go? A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
They begin the drive with Coleman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now left side on the swing pass. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Patterson on the carry. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Fromm to throw. That's complete to Slayton. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. Second and goal from inside the 5.
At the 4-yard line.
They will run again with Coleman. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's third and goal. Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
It's now third and
It's Coleman here. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Tevin Coleman with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Johnson. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. The Cardinals on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one 28 yards on the ground.
But sometimes, Brandon, it's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's the first carry for Trey Cohen. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
The ball carrier.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
And it's 3rd down.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. They go play action. Bridgewater. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Bridgewater to throw for it on 4th. And this is caught. He hits more. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Down, Arizona.
They go back to the ground with Johnson, and he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
They go to Johnson again. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
3rd down.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Being chased out left. And this is going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. And they're not able to convert on 4th down. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And, boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Once more, they turn to Patterson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Today's final score, Jaguars.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continue and things are working and clicking, they think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jaguars, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll have a chance of redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yo, I'm back. Sorry, bro. Come back next week a little hard, bro.
Yeah, I use a dub. I'm a win. I won't lose.
I got the Rams next week at home, bro. Come back a little better, bro.